Armin, what are your thoughts on Gnosticism? It depends on what you mean by Gnosticism. Are you talking about Gnosticism as like with the definition of being certain about certain claims, especially when it comes to divinity, or are you talking about Gnosticism when it comes to certain sects in, religion, in Christianity specifically, and that whole sects of Christians? So it depends on what you mean by Gnosticism. If you mean the latter, if you're talking about the Christian sects that were Gnostics, I don't know yet, but I've learned. I read a little bit about them, and they seem fascinating. Okay, like I want to read their gospels and stuff. I'm like, that's one of the courses. I'm going to take some course with Bart Ehrman and that, and I don't know when I'm going to get to that, but I can't. I am looking forward to that so much. Okay. If you're talking about Gnosticism as just like pure certainty, then obviously I don't think that's justified about anything, right? Oh yeah, Hussein is talking about the Christians. Like they are very fascinating. They are very fascinating. And the more you learn about them, the more you realize how wishy-washy Christianity was in the early ages of it. Like the more you go and read these alternative gospels that were basically competing with what eventually became Orthodox, right? So these are like proto-Orthodox ideas that were competing with different sects of Christianity. Like the more you go into that world, the more you realize that what eventually became Christianity happened many years after when Jesus's alleged death happened, right? Like it happened many years later. Like Christianity as you know it today was not something that came out of the time that, I don't know, Jesus lived. There was a whole process, and it could have, just with the smallest push to a different direction, Christianity as we know it today could have been something completely different. Some of these gospels that I read that it didn't make it to the final, didn't become part of the Bible that is canonized today. I mean, you have, hold on, let me turn this off. You have Jesus, I don't know, talking to Judah as his favorite apostle and talking to him, and Judah is just like knows things about the nature of the universe. Guy that are that are like, there's other gods other than Yahweh that Judah knows about. Like there's like different layers of reality, and there's some things above Yahweh. Guys, there are gospels that talks about the Jewish God being different from the Jesus's God. Like Jesus, like there's two gods in Christianity. Some gospels have two gods, and this, the Yahweh God was like, oh my God, I can't wait to like study these things and come and share it with you guys. Right? There's some sects of Christianity which thinks that the God of Jesus was different from the God of the Jews. And basically, Jesus, the God of Christianity came and paid a debt as a sacrifice to the God of the Jews for the original sin. As a way, this God was a kind God that pitied human race and came and saved humanity. So basically, Jesus's God was like this other God from a different realm, completely different from the Jewish God, the Yahweh God. So that was a sect of Christianity that could have made it, that could have become the mainstream Christianity as we know it today. But yeah, I can't wait to get to learning more about that. Oh, Hussein is saying exactly, you're on it. Yeah. I want to know the details of these other religions. I mean, different sects of Christianity that never made it. But yeah, it sounds very fascinating, and it's just the fact that they were basically in competition with Christianity as we know it today, and they could have almost made it, and they didn't. Just makes you like, anybody who studies these other gospels and the history of Christianity and how Christianity was made. Like, if you know all of that and you remain a Christian, then you have to, yeah, you're insane. I mean, like, I just study the history of. Oh, it's anyway.
Hey guys, if you're a fan of Blasphemy and Sexy Callie, like me, then you need to be sure to subscribe to our newsletter, link in the description below. Because if you subscribe, we will send you a free copy of our Blasphemous Art ebook. And let me tell you, it is the tastiest blasphemy that you can find anywhere available today. And we are so generous with our blasphemy that we continue to send you more blasphemy every week. So make sure to subscribe. Link in the description below.